Find insight, guidance, and answers. Tune into Spirit with radio medium Laura Lee.
Laura Lee tuning into Spirit for my special guest, Allie. Hi, Allie.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Where are you calling from?
I am calling from Ottawa, Illinois.
Allie, the first spirit, it's a female, and she's coming up alongside of you. She's coming up on the maternal side. I want to say it could be a sister, an aunt, a daughter, or all those combined. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, and then there's another woman behind her. I mean, off in the distance. It might have been a mother, maybe a grandmother, because I'm assuming your mom is here, right?
Correct.
Okay, so your grandmother's on the other side too.
Correct.
Yeah, so I feel like they are there in your company. When she comes up next to you, she like puts her arms around you and squeezes you in so tight and like pushes her head next to you. You understand? Just like hugs you that way. And I feel like you guys are head to head with one another. Small, petite in size. That's what I get.
Yep.
Okay. Good energy from this woman. I mean, I feel like she'd always try to lift you up.
Mm-hmm.
She might have been sick for some period in time, but she'd still want to hear anything about your troubles and your relationships, your woes, and she'd always try to lift you up. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Yeah. She's got such a bright smile, and you light up her life. I just feel like you gave her light to her life. You guys are a lot alike, from my understanding. Like, she could have been an older sister to you.
Mm-hmm.
But this isn't a sister. This is your aunt.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. But she was young. Is she like the younger sister or something?
Yep.
Okay. She shows me somebody lacing up their tennis shoes to go out for a walk, like walk, run. Did she do this, or did you do it, or did you guys do it together? Are you trying to do this right now to go out?
I'm trying.
Right.
I'm trying to
walk, run.
Yep.
And it's maybe sometimes a slow jog pace in there, right? And
exactly.
Okay. Did you do this with her ever at one point too, honey?
A few times,
yes. She's saying this because I got the sense you guys did it together. You're doing it still. And she's like, you cannot go out there alone. She's upset you're going out there alone. And she always told you not to go out alone. Do you understand? So she's like, I'm watching over you because I told you never to do that. Okay. And, but she says, keep on going because I feel like you might have a goal set. Maybe it's not now, but maybe off in the near distant future to do a walk run. Does that make sense?
Yep. In the near future.
Yeah.
Actually.
And you know what? You do it on her behalf. Now, I understand she might have helped with some schooling, or she counseled you to go into schooling and or helped you out with some schooling or life direction in your education. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. And because of her, I feel like you might have changed directions in your path.
Yep.
And she says that's a good call, Allie. Okay. Good call. You trust it. I got good chills. She just adores you. Oh, the other thing, too, she shows me a woman with a ring on the finger, just admiring it. Is this her ring or your ring? Does this make sense? Or if there's a connection to a ring with her?
Yeah, I have some of her jewelry, and I do wear her ring.
Yes, and she wants...
quite often.
All right, validating, okay? Because I just feel like you're holding it out and looking at it.
Yep.
It makes you think of her. And man, you know, to me, I just share this real quick tidbit, Allie. I did a show with James Van Praagh called Possessed Possessions. And we talked about physical possessions of loved ones. When we wear them, we kind of take on their energy. Not that you need that from your aunt, because to me, I feel like you guys are so in sync anyway. She loves you so much. Will you pass on? I mean, some people are not going to believe this, okay? But you pass it on. She sends her love. They're in good care and company over there. Yes.
All right.
Much love to you, Allie. Thank you for sharing your time with me.
Thank you, Laura.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
And if you'd like to be my special guest and receive a reading like Allie, sign up at radiomediumlauralee.com. And while you're there, thank you for subscribing to the show, it is free.